Punk Revolution now. I decided to bring Sophie, my girlfriend, into this video. Because one, it looks more serious, because I want to have a serious conversation. And two, because she's going to be in the thumbnail, and more people are going to click on the video if she's in the thumbnail, because that's how it works, because you are shallow. And also, yeah. So this is Sophie. She's Jonah Varka on Instagram. You might know her as Jonah Varka. But anyways, today we're going to talk about something serious, which is Friday. Friday is game day. Friday is the day we've been waiting for. Friday is the day Yerself Is Fire by Fireman. My debut album comes out with my project Fireman. Fireman is my band. I've been working on the album Yerself Is Fire for literally years. And it finally comes out Friday. So, yeah, and I really would appreciate all of you to listen to it. So a little backstory. Before I was Punk Revolution Now, before I had my YouTube channel as Punk Revolution Now, I've been playing in the band Died. We're a post-hardcore, noise rock, math rock kind of band. We've released a couple EPs, an album, and that's actually where I first got my initial following / audience for Punk Revolution Now. My first subscribers were Died fans. And since then, Punk Revolution Now has obviously grown into its own big thing. And, there's literally ideas that have been floating around since the early Died days that have made it onto this album. So it's something that's been literally years and years in the making. Ideas that have been floating around for 8 years, or however long, I don't know if 8 years, maybe we'll say 6 years to be fair. 6 years! And I've never worked so hard on a project in my life, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very excited about it. It's Yerself Is Fire by my band Fireman. I have released an EP as Fireman, but this is a whole new level. This is a full-length album. A lot more time and effort went into the songwriting and production and mixing and everything. And all I can ask is that on Friday when it comes out, definitely please stream it. It's going to be streaming everywhere. It's easy peasy. I put so much time and effort into my music and into my albums and tweets and whatever. And I'm happy to do it for free. And if you want to support my channel, my content, I'm not going to ask you to donate on Patreon. Although I really do appreciate the 3 or 2 or 4 of you who do. I just want you to just listen to my album and listen to it, because I'm not just asking. I'm not just asking because I want streams. I'm asking because I put my heart and soul and love into it, and I'm very proud of it, and I'm very excited about it, and I want you to hear it as a work of art. And I know obviously a lot of people who follow my channel are music lovers. This album is post-hardcore, noise rock, alternative rock, emo, alternative metal. A lot of my favorite genres obviously coming through in the influences. And I think you're going to like it. So things you can do to support me: stream it. Keep streaming. Listen to it multiple times, because it's a good album that deserves multiple listens, and every time you listen to it, you're going to discover something new to it.
Do the Stan Twitter method.
Do the Stan Twitter method, where you put it in a playlist and listen to it on repeat, and also spam it on Twitter and the people's replies, especially Anthony Fantano's replies, because we need to spam it in Anthony Fantano's email and his Twitter, so he reviews it, because he ought to review it instead of the crappy whatever pop album. So get Anthony Fantano to review it is step number 2. Step number 3 is to rate it and review it on Rate Your Music and albumoftheyear.org. Give it don't spam these websites. Give it your honest opinions and reviews, and that's always helpful for me, because more people will find it through those websites, so do that. Put it on your freaking Topsters. Put it on your Topster of your favorite albums that came out this year. Listen to it, take it seriously, and spread the word. And if you really want to, there are shirts and cassettes on Bandcamp that are available for sale. They're really dope cassettes. And, I hope you listen to it with an open mind. I don't want you to just, I want you to listen. I know the people who follow my channel are music lovers, and I want you to listen to it like you'd listen to any other album. And I think a lot of people are gonna really like it. So that's really all I have to say. It's coming out January 13th. This Friday. And thanks so much for all the support, subscribing to my channel, all that stuff. And all you got to do now is listen to one more. You got one more album to listen to, folks. Don't listen to any of the albums I reviewed. Listen to this one, the one I made. So, and also Sophie is in it. So
I'm in the background on one of the tracks, so listen carefully, and you might hear me. So if that's any motivation to anyone,
support women in indie music and listen to Yerself Is Fire by Fireman, because this album has a woman in it.
And also, I did help design. I took some of the photos for the cassettes, and I also designed the cassette layout.
And the producer is literally Japanese. Kiyoshi plays. That's Kiyoshi is cool. Kiyoshi plays the drums on it, and he mixes it and produced it. So support women in music and Japanese people music. And it was mastered by Ed Brooks. Ed Brooks has mastered bands like Botch, Fleet Foxes, REM, other big bands I'm forgetting. I'll put the albums here as well. So good. So it's lots of hard work for lots of people who worked on it. So without further ado, Friday, listen, stream, buy it on Bandcamp, buy a shirt, buy a cassette, put it on repeat, put it on your playlist, put it on your Topster, share it on Instagram, share it on your stories, tweet it, raid Anthony Fantano's Twitter, and put this album in it, and email him demanding he reviews it. Tell him he needs to stop. You know what? Anthony Fantano only is resisting reviewing my album because he doesn't like me, which is corruption, and he just wants to review pop that's going to get him more subscribers. So put your foot down and say, enough is enough. Listen to Fireman. And without that further ado, that's all I have to say. Alright, I guess that'll be the thumbnail. Thanks for watching, everybody. Punk Revolution now.